Good afternoon, everybody. How are you guys doing out there? Awesome, you're way louder than our earlier crowd. Good job. So you guys are in for a treat this afternoon, all of our fashionistas in the crowd. We have Danielle Dirksen here from Olds College to host the toilet paper dress competitions. Let's give a hand for Danielle. Welcome her to center stage.
Hello, everybody. Am I on? Strong voice? Oh yeah, I do need a strong voice. So hello, everyone. My name is Danielle, and I'm here to talk about Olds College, and more specifically, our fashion programs. So if I could get my volunteers to come up on stage. We are going to do a toilet paper dress competition. So everyone has some groups of toilet paper and some tape. They have 10 to 15 minutes. They can use any sort of tape, any sort of design. And then when we're done, we're gonna ask you guys who you think is the best or your favorite, and they will get a small prize. But while they are going on in the background doing their toilet paper dress competition, I will be talking about the programs at Olds College. So, you guys can go and you guys can start. Yeah. If you need any tape, just let me know. Okay. So the reason that we are doing this toilet paper dress competition is to highlight two things at the college. So the first thing that we're going to highlight is our paper dress competition. So our paper dress competition is something that is put on by the college. Oh. Can I get you to stop the timings on it? Or is it going? That's the video. Hold on 2 seconds. Can you just stop the timings? Can you just stop the timings on the PowerPoint?
I have to get out of it entirely.
Can you do that? That's fine. It's just going to keep going on and on. Hold on 2 seconds. Go back to the paper dress. Back. That one. That one, yeah, that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Hopefully we're good.
Okay. Okay. So we're doing this toilet paper dress to highlight two things at the college. So we have something called the paper dress competition that we put on every year at the college. We hold it over 2 weekends, and what it is that high school students in grades 11 and 12 get to enter a team. It can be 2 or 3 people. They have all year to plan, and they come to the mall, so we had it at Sunridge and South Centre Mall, where they get to construct dresses entirely out of paper. So I have our winners this year. So all of these dresses are made entirely of paper, and they are made in 3 hours. So the winner is the dress in the middle. The second place is the dress on the right, and the third place is the dress on the left. So those are our winners from Sunridge Mall. The second weekend, these are our winners from South Centre Mall. So again, everything has been done in 3 hours. Nothing was pre-constructed beforehand. Everything was laid out. They did all of that work in 3 hours. So the next thing that I'll talk about is our programs at the college. So the first thing is I'll explain where is Olds College. So Olds College is an hour north of Calgary or 2.5 hours south of Edmonton. We are a small school. We only have 1,300 students in a small town of around 8,000 people. So right now, that small size allows us to have things like small class sizes. So the average class size at the college is 14 students. And I know sometimes when people think of Olds College, they think of agriculture. And while we do have agriculture programs, we do have programs in so many other areas. And that includes things like animal health. We also have 2 other veterinary programs. We have business, we have trades, we have horticulture, we have everything in land and environment, and then we also have hospitality and food services. So the reason that I'm here today is to talk a little bit more about our fashion programs. And so the fashion program is actually located in the Fashion Institute, which is located in Calgary. So the Fashion Institute is located on the 7th floor of Bow Valley College. It's right downtown. It's in an awesome location. And we actually have 2 fashion programs available. So the first program that we have is our 2-year diploma in apparel technology. The second program that we have is fashion marketing. So the first program that I'm going to talk about is apparel technology. Within that program, you get to pick from 2 majors. So the fashion apparel major, it just means that you get to learn how to sew anything that you or I would wear every day. So if you want to take a program where you get to sew every day, you get to learn how to draft your own patterns, design your own clothes, you get to do that at the college. And the big thing that every program is available at the college is that we're really big on things like hands-on learning. So what I mean when I say hands-on learning, it means that if you take the apparel program, you get to sew every single day. Like, I don't just mean you're like sitting in a lecture listening to someone talk. It means you're learning how to use the industrial sewing machines, and you sew every day, all day. The second program, or the second major that we have, is our costume cutting and construction major. So the costume cutting and construction major is learning how to sew anything for film or theater. So you get to do anything related to film. If you wanted to go, say, design clothes for like Heartland, or if you want to go do like period pieces for something like any sort of movie that can be held in Alberta. Again, this is a 2-year diploma. Sometimes people want to do both majors. That is fine. If you want to do both majors, it just adds an extra year to your program. And then the third program that we have in fashion is our fashion marketing certificate. It's a 1-year diploma. You get to do anything related to business and fashion, and you kind of combine them together. So you get to do things like graphic design, visual display. We also have a mock store and a window display on campus, so you get to learn how to set up clothing within a store and why, and you also get to do window displays. So you know when you're like in a mall and you're walking down the hall and you see all of those beautiful displays with the new clothes, that's what you get to learn how to do in the program. So the admission requirements. So if there's anything that I want you guys to remember about me talking, is that we're something called first qualified, first admitted. So what that means is that you just need 50% or better in the required courses, and as long as you apply early, you'll get in. So for both of the fashion programs, all you need is English 30 and Math 20, -1 or -2. And either way, as long as you apply early, you'll get in. They do recommend that you have an average to above average sewing skill for the apparel program. But if you have absolutely no idea how to sew, we actually offer a week course prior to starting at the college where you can come to the college, learn how to use the sewing machine. That way it makes your transition into the program a little smoother. So our applications. So application always open October 1st, which is like the biggest thing. If there's 2 things I want you to remember, it's that we're 50% or better, and the application's open October 1st. And once you apply, all you have to do is pay your application fee, which is $78.75. You apply, you submit your transcript or your timetable to prove you're in the right courses, and once you do that, you're good to go. So always, always, always. So if you're thinking of going to any college, or Olds College in particular, always apply for free money. So you always want to apply for scholarships. The college right now gives away over $500,000 every year. So right now it's every 1 in 3 students are getting money, which is like really, really, really good odds. And you can apply for those awards as soon as August. So even if you're going to school for your first year in September, you can apply for entrance awards in August to get money. So if there's anything or anything and everything about the college that we would like to say that kind of makes us special or different, it's the fact that we have 25 student-based clubs. So there is a club for everyone. And the #1 reason why kids drop out of post-secondary is because they are homesick. So ways around that are to get as involved as you can. So things like those student clubs are there to help you get involved in the community. And then again, the fact that we give away over $500,000 at the college. And then things like the small class size. I cannot stress that small class size enough, because I always like to tell like a little story of way back when I was looking at post-secondary options. I came from a small town of 1,000 people. My grad class was 14. And I did not stop to think about how different it would be going from a small town to a large university. So I went, just stars in my eyes, I went to university, I got into my first lecture, and I realized I was sitting in a lecture hall with 500 people. So all of a sudden, like half my town was in one lecture. And so I'd never stopped to think about things like small class sizes, whether or not that was important to me, and how much that would affect my learning experience. So I saw at the college, the fact that that small class size, the average of 14, that instructors, they get to know who you are, they get to know your name, they care if you show up, and most importantly, they want you to do well. And then again, so the 2 locations, so we have all of our programs offered at the college, and our fashion programs are offered at the Fashion Institute. And then we do have a residence and a meal plan. But if you happen to be taking the fashion programs in Calgary, we don't have a residence through Olds College, but we do partner with SAIT as well. So if you wanted to stay at the residence with SAIT and just take a short train ride down, you can do that as well. And then the most important point is the fact that we have unique programs at the college. So we don't offer every program that you're going to find at any other post-secondary institution. We offer very specific programs to help you get a very specific job once you graduate, which leads to a point that, again, is not on the slide. But the college has a 96% student employment rate. So it means that 96% of the students that go to the college have a job within their field in 6 months. So that doesn't mean that someone went to school for apparel and got a job working at McDonald's. It means that someone went to school for apparel technology and got a job working in apparel. So whether that was they opened their own business, or they're working as a seamstress, or they're working designing costumes somewhere, it means that they're actually working in that field. So now what? So once you guys apply, or if anyone applies, and you've been admitted, you have to give a payment of deposit. So you have to pay either $200 or $500 to secure your spot in the program. And then always, always, always apply for entrance awards at the college. It is literally just a blank form that you find online. You just fill it out and submit it, and we match it for you to the appropriate award. It could not be easier to apply for money. And then we have something called College Success Skills at the college. So it's a week prior to starting classes where you can come, you sit down, you do some short courses, they do some fun activities, but those courses are things like stress management and time management and how to study and adulting 101. So it's kind of a way to get used to the idea of post-secondary and make some friends before you start your classes. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever about fashion programs or any programs at Olds, our booth is literally just like 2 down. Feel free to stop by, I'll give you books, can answer your questions, try to answer your questions. And then, so now that should be about enough time for our toilet paper dress. We will give you guys 30 seconds. 30 seconds to finish. You lost your tape. It's a good thing I have extras.
We're gonna have to make this work, guys.
Oh. Okay, we will give them 30 seconds, and then we will line everyone up, and then you guys get to pick who you think did the best job. How do you guys think they're doing so far? Yeah? Thumbs up, there you go. Thank you. Okay, we'll give you guys 10 seconds. Are you almost done? Yeah? Because we're making a mess. Okay, we'll call that time. So if you guys could line up in a row, and we'll get everyone to pick their favorite, or the winner. Just shuffle to the front.
Lift up the skirt with your hands. Lift up the skirt with your hands.
Okay. So we're gonna go with whoever gets the loudest cheer is the winner. So how many people like the first group? Second group? Ooh. Third group? Okay, I completely lost. We're gonna do it one more time. First one. Second one. Ooh. Third one. Okay, I think these guys. Okay, we're gonna go between these two. So first one. Second one. Oh, I think these guys are the winners. And then you guys get a respectable second place. So if we could get a big round of applause for all of my volunteers. And again, if you guys have any questions, I will be in our booth all day. So if you want to stop by, I can give you books, answer all of your questions. Yes. So thank you for listening to all of our programs and our fashion programs at the college.
Kenzie, where's your sweater?
Let's give another big round of applause for all our competitors up here. You guys did great. And thank you to Danielle from Olds College. Wait, champions, before you go, we have a little award. We have some limited edition Provincial Skills Canada competition hats. There are only 20 of these left, so congratulations. Where's your team? 3 of you, ready? Congratulations. 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 I will grab you another one after this. So stick around. We have our last presentation of the day coming up in a few minutes for you. We have ACOM presenting on why might you want to get into a trade as a career, as if you haven't already found enough awesome reasons today. So stick around. We've got some more Skills Canada swag to give away, and that's coming up next.